Hi everyone, welcome to What's Cooking. Today I have a special edition for you. I'm going to be making a special dish for Easter. It's a perfect starter and it's called Gateau Piment, and it's all the way from the beautiful island of Mauritius. That's where I come from. Very simple, very easy and very healthy. Okay, what do we need? We need chickpeas, and I have 1 pound here. So that's the best brand, I believe. I've soaked it overnight. I wash it first, soak it overnight, and as you could see, it swelled a little bit. So it's just perfect. Overnight is the best result. You can't do it for an hour or two, I believe, because it's still a bit hard. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to drain it and we're going to put it in the blender. Okay, so I've drained all the water here. Make sure it's well drained. So I'm going to put everything in the blender here. I'm just going to put just a tiny bit of the leftover water which we've soaked, just to make it a little bit easier to blend. Okay, we don't want it puree, we want it a texture. So I'm going to start on number 1 first. So now I'm going to give it a mix, because we don't want it too puree, we don't want grainy, just a good texture. Okay, now you could see it's blend, but it's still a little bit grainy. So I'm going to do one more time, so it become a little bit more soft. Not really like a puree, but we need a little bit of texture. Okay, I believe this is done now. I'm going to show you. I add a little bit more water because it was a little bit dry. So as you're blending, you see the texture of it if you need a bit more water. So, okay, let's see here. You see, it's not too soft, it's not too grainy, it's just a lovely texture. If I use with my hand, you see, just you feel a little bit of a grain in there. What is Gateau Piment? Gateau Piment is that's a French word, obviously. And in English is chili cake. I don't really know why they call it chili cake. I guess we have to put chili in there. It doesn't look like chili at all. So that's done. So what have I got here? So first we're going to add salt. I will put 1.5, just half of pepper. And here I've got spring onions I've chopped very finely. I'm just going to put a handful, not too much. And here I've got coriander, same handful. Garlic, I will put a teaspoon of garlic. And here I've got chili, the famous chili. So I've got 1 big chili which I've chopped. So I'm going to put half of that. I mean, you can put very little, depend on the taste, but we like it spicy hot. Here we've got cumin, a teaspoon of cumin, maybe a tiny bit more. And here I've got a baking soda that will make it nice and crunchy. So I will put a teaspoon. So now we're just going to mix it very well. Look at that. Okay, that is ready. So what are we going to do? The only bad thing, we have to deep fry, but that's okay. It's chickpea, it's healthy. You can make that the night before and put it in the fridge, and the next day take it 1 hour or 2 hours before you cook them, and you're ready for your starter for Easter. Yeah, okay, here I've got very hot pan. I'm putting some vegetable oil and we're just going to fry them. Okay, how would you know your oil is ready to fry? So we'll just drop a little piece here and voila, it goes up and start frying. So now we're just going to do them in small, lovely balls. I mean, you could use your hand really, but we'll try this. Yeah, this is frying really beautifully. And Easter is just next weekend. I'm so excited. And you know, we serve a living God. Jesus went on the cross and died for us and raised again. You know, I had this question popping in my mind. Why did Jesus go on the cross for us? Because he loved us. That's why. And another question that came into my mind, let's say somebody questioned that. They said, well, Jesus went on the cross, he died, but he didn't rise from the dead. I'm like, wow, somebody could have asked this question. But what if he did? That's another question you can ask yourself. What did he rose from the dead, and you're missing out on the forgiveness of the Lord. And Jesus went on the cross, he was punished, he was spat out, he was beaten, so we can have freedom. We can be free from sin, we can be free from depression, we can be free from sickness, we can be free from shame, from guilt. That's why he went on that cross. So I pray that this resurrection day, that the Lord will speak to you. You don't have to be bound in shame. If you have shame about your past, if you feel guilty, remember he went on the cross for you, to die for you, so you can be free. So just think about that. And I pray that he will show you his true love, his true revelation, that he went on the cross just for you. While the Gateau Piment is frying, I'm going to do some beautiful chutney. So I got 4 tomatoes, 1 clove of garlic, just a handful of onions. We are going to put salt, and half it is just a tiny bit of pepper. Spring onion, a handful of coriander, and chili. The rest of the chili I'm going to add it. Okay guys, chutney, oh, the smell ready, look at this. So we're going to dip our Gateau Piment there. Our Gateau Piment is ready. Let's break that, look at this. Crunchy. And all you need to do, that's what you get on street food, all the way from Mauritius. And I've got some taster coming, some beautiful people coming. Okay, wow. You ready? And I'll show you how you eat this. That's how you eat Gateau Piment. With the chutney, you dip it in. Here you go, try that.
Thank you.
You don't need plate because it's like a street food, guys. Come on, try this. You see, you feel the crunch?
I hear the crunch.
And you feel it too. How is that?
Beautiful.
Oh.
Maybe chickpea? That's not...
What do you taste? Tell me, what do you taste? What do you taste?
Fresh breeze.
Guys, this is a beautiful food for the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and it's so easy, so quick. All you have to do is just soak it overnight. And I wish you that Jesus will speak to you this Easter. Enjoy Easter with your family, and don't forget to subscribe to What's Cooking. There's more coming, and like the notification button for more program. And we love you. We're praying, and write your comments. I want to see your Gateau Piment. Send me pictures. God bless you. Bye.
What Music School is now open with the best prices on the market. We have online and in-person programs for all ages. Become the player you've always dreamed of. To claim your free lesson, call now on 617-830-1804. That's 617-830-1804. Or email school@whatmusic.org. To know more, visit whatstudios.org/school or find us on social media at What Music School.